For your games, they're with Daniel, and what are we playing today?
Factions of Battlegrounds.
Factions Battlegrounds.
Which I have not played.
Which, me neither. The notes. And I did a video on this long ago, and finally, hopefully get this thing played.
I'm sorry.
Excuse me. Run down the synopsis. All right, to win, 2-player basic setup is 25 points to win, and gameplay consists of commanding and recruiting monsters and soldiers. 2 players each. Each player starts with 15 cards of your faction. Choose 3 to remove. 15 cards of your faction, choose 3 to remove. Okay, 5 terrain tiles of your faction. Yours and your opponent's reference card, and 1 tracker card. Okay, so then 2, we roll d6 to determine advantage. Winner either 1 places a terrain tile first. Winner either places a terrain tile first or chooses where to place resource center cards. First must be placed at center. And then the third step is to take turns placing terrain tiles in 1 of 9 spots. And you've got 2 resources, mana to cast spells and gold to buy units. 2 of each are played on the battleground in 1 square of 36. This is the part where I get tripped up at, is the setup. But each player starts with 10 gold and 10 mana. And any number they can pay for, 5 gold minimum, keep unspent. Player 1 buys all units first. Player 2 reacts. Choose your vanguard units to start game with from 12 of 15. So if you don't, you can pick your faction, I guess, whichever faction you want.
Oh, here they are. No, never mind.
And then these cards, while I'm reading, if you don't mind, like separating the faction cards as well. So the top left of the cards, the top left is...
It's the faction, right?
Top left is the gold cost it takes to buy it or whatever. Top left of gold cost of the unit is also their point value when defeated. So that's how many points of the 25 you need. And then multiple guys can stack on stack on spot half of base camp. Base camp is right here. 1 of 2 on base camp. And then immune in base. You're immune to attacks in base, but you can't go back onto the base.
Once you leave the base, you're out.
Yeah. And the rank is this thing right here, the step ladder. Activate based on ranked. The highest number activates first, and then down on. And then the movement, pretty self-explanatory with the arrows. Units can move forward, backward, side to side, and sometimes diagonal if you got the words or whatever for that. And attack, of course, the ranger will have a bow and arrow. And health is at the bottom, the health. This is some cards, they cause for a fire orb and crap. And then 3, and we'll get to that stuff. Right here. Stuff like this. Take some mana and some crap and whatever. Alright. Okay, when adjacent to a unit, you can attack it. And if you step on gold and mana, you get it. Damage equals the skull chits. And then some units can cast spells which cost mana on the bottom of their picture. Yep. On the bottom of their picture. And then marked with move token. After all units on battlefield have activated, players can spend gold to recruit reinforcements for next round. After everybody's moved, you get the reinforcements. Each player gets +1 gold every round. Each player gets +1 gold every round. Reinforcement round. After every unit has activated, players can recruit, activate right away in rank order. Okay, resource production. All units generate either 1 gold or 1 mana if they end the round on their own terrain tile. Players also get a resource bonus for each resource center they've captured. Go to next round. Highest rank goes first. Remove activation tokens. Okay, so the setup of the game. Mana and gold are placed, another way to say it, mana and gold are placed on diagonally opposed squares on center tile. The other resource centers are placed in the corners with 2 spaces between them. This is what trips me up. But a different resource center must be in the same row. Okay, so not the column, but the row. Players with terrain tile advantage always recruits units first. So opponent with disadvantage can react to it. Rank ties broken by 1. Whoever has more captains, the captains have the little banner like that one.
Okay.
And 2, whoever has more units. 3, whoever has the resource advantage. Gold/mana mine shit produces gold/mana for the player every round till it's claimed by opponent. You instantly get 2 gold/mana for picking up the chit. Unit can move/attack diagonally on their own home terrain. So diagonally on your own home terrain.
Okay.
Flight can move over water. Can fly over but can't finish the movement in the water. Movement in spaces occupied by ground units. Place chit, remove when landing. Can't be attacked, targeted by spells of units without flight. Yeah, so you gotta have flight to target and attack flight guys. Range, of course, the arrow 2 spaces away. You can shoot from 2 spaces away. Spell is some kind of. I think this is that might be the spell. Something is a spell symbol.
Okay.
VP is the flag looking thing. Exhaust place after a 1-use ability is used. And then command place on unit when it commands lower ranked units. And then end activation, it's activated, remove at round end. This one right here. These are the symbols, whatever. Boost is the heart boost, +1 to health. Broken sword is +1 to attack. Remove when boost stops and you take damage. All right, something like that. We'll get it together.
I think I found all of these. There might be some.
I hope it's just 1 dice. It looks like there's only 1 dice in there.
Those are like player aids for
Yeah.
one for each. A lot of these.
Right. Yeah, but which faction you looking at?
I don't know. Do you know anything about what the different ones are good at, or?
No. I mean, I think in the book there's like a recommended first game.
Okay. Yeah. Let's.
All right, 2-player game. Each player starts with 15 unit cards from their chosen factions, and set aside 3 cards of your choice to be removed from the game. 5 terrain tiles from your chosen faction. 2 faction overview cards, 1 for your faction and 1 for your opponent's faction. 1 resource and score tracker, 3 score tracking cubes each. Board setup, 4 resource center tokens, 4 resource center cards, 15 activation tokens, 20 battleground tokens, 5 flying, 5 command, 5 ability, 20 damage tokens, 1 6-sided dice. All right. Okay, welcome to overviews, multiplayer, war generals objective. First to get 25 points. Starting a new game, your general, choose your faction. Once you selected your starting faction, blah, 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 5 terrain. You can prefer in each faction 12 to 15. Roll for advantage, configure your battleground. Choose your resource centers. Faction icons. Choose your vanguard, the base camp. Unit recruiting. Activation round order. Okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing recommended first game. I guess we can just pick whatever looks good.
Pick random.
Want to roll for it or just pick?
Yeah, you want to roll for it? Let's
roll for it.
Let the fates decide.
I guess we'll just keep on. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Surely I have another. Well, I guess we'll just roll. So we got a 6-sided die. I guess Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Does this have? Or we could. Oh, here.
Yeah, shuffle them up. Yeah.
All right.
Shuffle them up. Shuffle them up.
You want to pick first?
Yeah. I got Elite Doom Sand.
Elite Karada.
Sure, it's not called Elite Doom Sand. It's something, but that's just a move, I'm sure. But all right, so you have some kind of yellow type of symbol. What kind of symbol you got?
Yeah, the bow and arrow.
Bow and arrow, okay. Bow and arrow. Okay, you got 5 of those tiles. What do I have?
Yeah, what's your symbol?
I got the skull crown. Sand guys.
Yeah. 4?
Yep.
I guess. Oops,
Oh,
sorry,
well, good. That kind of goes, kind of in the center. Yeah.
I think we each have our. So it comes with 4.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Let me put those back in the box. Skull crown. And we don't need those, do we?
No.
Oh, there may be. I think they said there may be 2, so you can have one for your opponent, and then I think this might be. Nope.
I think it means
not if yours.
2 of these.
Yeah, maybe it's that. Okay.
Yeah, there's one for you.
Okay.
Here's mine.
Yeah, Doom Sand faction overview. Oh, it is Doom Sand. Well,
See one
Elite Doom.
each. That's weird.
Right, but
Yeah, that is weird.
all right, we got this tag types. All right, so all right, set up men in gold are placed on diagonally opposed squares. Let's go to setup. Roll for advantage. Players. All right, you're a general. Choose your faction. Once you've selected your chosen faction, take the corresponding faction overview sheet, your resource and scoring tracker, and the 5 terrain tiles to finish your faction. These are identified by the faction symbol in the middle of each terrain tile. Each faction has their own unique abilities and spells. They're all explained on each faction overview sheet. Make sure you refer to them as you play the game. You can refer to your faction sheet anytime to see what their units do, to your opponent's faction overview sheet anytime to see what their things do. And in each faction, you choose between the 12 to the 15 units. Each faction has 5 unique terrain tiles. There are a combination of 3 types of terrain, 2 types of terrain, water and land. Not all of these types of terrain will appear on your faction's terrain tiles. The combination of both factions' terrain tiles will build the landscape on your battleground. All right, so first thing, we'll just take out 3 of these cards. Yeah, so I mean,
You're gonna go random or?
man, you can pick. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm taking these 3 out.
Let's look at these things.
Okay. All right. Roll for advantage. Player with resource advantage places the resource centers. Terrain tile advantage or resource advantage. All right. Terrain tile advantage. This allows you to place the first terrain tile onto the battleground. Yeah, I ain't go to my notes. All right. All right. 1 command and recruit. Blah 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 blah. Roll d6 to determine advantage. Okay, command and recruit soldiers. Each player starts with 15 cards of your faction. Remove 3. 5 terrain tiles of your faction, your opponent's reference cards. Yours and your opponent's reference cards plus 1 tracker card. Sounds like a card, whatever tile. Roll d6 to determine advantage. The winner either 1 places a terrain tile first or chooses where to place resource center cards. First must be placed on center. So you got a 3. You got a 4. All right, so you want to place a terrain tile first or choose where to place the resource centers cards?
I'll choose the tile, the landscape.
Okay, so terrain tile advantage. This allows you to place the first terrain tile onto the battleground. You will place all 5 terrain tiles, whereas your opponent will only be able to place 4 of their 5 terrain tiles. This will help you set up and move across the battleground effectively. Now, it doesn't explicitly say, but it sounds like you take turns placing. Because it says this allows you to place the first terrain tile onto the battleground. You will place all 5 terrain tiles, whereas your opponent will only...
Yeah.
See, you got to be crystal clear with this stuff. Will only be able to place 4 out of 5 of their terrain tiles. This will help you set up and move across the battleground effectively. Yeah, sounds like take turns. Yeah, so it says here, don't like when they do stuff. Players alternate placing tiles until all 9 spots are filled. Once you have placed one of your terrain tiles, you can't reposition it during this setup of the battleground. All right. Yeah, I mean, sit there. All right, so where you think you want to place yours at? The first one?
Do all 4s in the center.
Oh, I think there's one of yours. Did you?
Oh, yeah, that is one.
Did you want to keep that one or?
Yeah, I'll keep
one of
that
12?
one.
Yeah.
It's got the banner thing.
All right. Did you read anything on forest or no? I guess we'll just figure it out.
Yeah, how it works. I don't.
Yeah. All right, placing this one here. Okay, we have the terrain set. All right. Okay, yeah, we have tips and everything. Oh, that's on me. Okay. Water spaces. Units can move into water spaces, but their activation ends immediately. Aero units can fly over water without ending their activation. Tips for placing your terrain tiles. Placing your terrain tiles closer to you can help your units generate resources. Placing water spaces near your opponent can slow down their movement. Now player 2 gets to place the resource centers. Okay. Alright, so you just gotta read through it. Choose your resource centers, place gold mines and mana pools. Generate mana so you can pay for spells. Gold mines generate gold so you can pay for units you control on the battlefield. Claim resource centers are represented by cards. There are two different types of cards for each type of resource center. Center and corner. This will be used to help identify which player has claimed a particular resource center. These cards may move back and forth between both players during the course of the game. Player 2 chooses where to place the resource center starting on the middle terrain tile. Okay, I guess it's in the middle. Okay, so player 2 can choose to place either gold or mana closer to the base camp. Player 2 places one gold mine and one mana pool in the center tile on a diagonal. Alright, so alright, gold, mana.
Okay.
Alright,
Does that
then
cover up the...
it looks like right here they're just like, right there.
Okay.
I guess you could either put it here or here or something like that.
But if you put it here, would this no longer be a water space?
I'm sure it's still a... Well, dang. Yeah, that's a good question. I guess we'll get to that. Yeah. All right. Any combination works as long as they are on a diagonal. Okay, the other 2 remaining resource centers are placed on the edge of each row of the terrain tiles. You must place a resource center of the opposing type in the same row. These resource centers must be placed with 2 spaces between each other. There are 4 total resources. You must have a different resource center in the same row, like the example. All right, so 2 away, gotta have a gold. 2 away, have to have a mana.
Are you sure it's not these guys?
Yeah, you're right.
Oh, here.
Yeah. Mana, 1, 2, 2. I got one right here. 1, 2. Right. All right. The other 2 resource centers. Oh, okay. The remaining resource centers.
I don't know if these go on the board. Do they?
Yeah, it doesn't look like they do. They're just...
I think you... What does it say on them?
I guess once they're claimed, then... Yeah.
Take this card when you claim the corner mana pool.
Where's another mana one at? To that token?
How many should there be? 4? No, there should be 3. Because there's only 3 spots in these.
Well then...
It looks like a lot on there, doesn't it?
Maybe it's...
There's one...
Oh, right here.
Oh.
Right. All right. Keeping on going.
Because otherwise it would be.
Okay. You must have a different resource center in the same row. Okay. The 2 remaining resource centers are placed at the edge of each row. Yeah, this is what trips me up right here to set up. Okay, the remaining 2 resource centers. This is not a resource center. Corner mana pool. Okay, choose your resource centers. Place gold mines and mana pools. Yeah, but it's saying center mana pool, even though it doesn't have the picture of like the card per se. Player 2 chooses where to place the resource centers. Center mana pool.
Oh, because there's center and corner cards.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so player 2 chooses where to place the resource centers starting on the middle terrain tile. So the center mana pool, center gold mine.
So they do good. Interesting.
Yeah. Okay, and then we have corners too. The first resource centers must be placed. Any combination works as long as they're diagonal. You must have a different resource center in the same row, legal combinations. And then it says corner. I'm guessing corner. Corners, I'm guessing. I don't know. Just.
Yeah, it's not really spelling it out, is it?
Yeah. The first resource centers must be placed on the center tile. Any combination works. The other two resource centers, the remaining two resource centers are placed at the edge of each row of the terrain tiles. You must place a resource center of the opposing type in the same row. These resource centers must be placed within 2 spaces of each other. Does it sound like they're saying that you got to put it in the middle? They should have said that. But yeah, I mean, see, like, you know, they're using chits, but they could have used the card to clarify it.
Yeah, I think if they wanted you to put the card, they would have put the card, but it also says corner.
Yeah, and then it doesn't say, like, where the corner. You know what? I'll let you read it too, and then we'll have 2 POVs.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking these cards go on the same middle strip, is what it sounded like to me. Yeah, so I'll just go ahead and do that.
But you could have gotten it one of these. He should have got
Oh, you're yellow, right, you're, okay.
The first resource centers must be placed on the center tile. Any combination works as long as they're diagonal. Gold, red center, gold mine.
It's less than 7. Oh, that's right. It was a creature. Alright, so that's
Yeah, I'm pretty much thinking that it stays because I'm pretty much thinking you got to come to the center to get to the pools and the mines. Now, as far as the other ones, I don't know.
So if you can time it right, you can jump onto one of the rotating.
How many of each cards are there? There's one of each, right? Or two of each of these? 1, 2, and 2.
Yeah, I mean, there's the center and corner.
Okay, yeah. So it looks like then.
Yeah, it's just, but like you know, when you do that, you gotta just say it, like, you know.
Yeah.
We're just putting it in the middle strip.
It's like this is good because they're not connecting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But they never say that though, do they?
No, it's weird. Yeah. And it's weird that it's not a picture of the card.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then the question is, where do these come into play? I guess they'll come into play when they come into play. But
Yeah. Yeah, maybe cards lay them down. Like maybe cards activate them. Yeah. I think this is good for now, though.
Yeah. All right, keep it on going. All right, choose your Vanguard. Each faction has 15 prior to selecting. Players must get set aside 15. Yeah, there's no quick play, right? Yeah. Both players, each faction has 15. Pick 12. Using your resources. Both players start the game with 10 gold and 10 mana each. Okay, 10 gold and 10 mana. We'll track that with the cubes.
I'm just gonna do a pile of the damage too.
Yeah. Got these cubes. Okay, 10 gold, 10 mana. 10 gold, 10 mana. And VP got none right now. Set yours up. 0, 10, 10. All right, choose your. Both players start the game with 10 gold and 10 mana. Players select any number of units from the 12 as long as they can pay for them. Players select any number of their 12 units as long as they can pay for them. You must spend at least 5 gold when selecting their Vanguard. You don't have to spend all of your gold. You keep any unspent gold. Selecting the units. Player 1 must select all of their units first, and then player 2 gets to react to player 1's choices. Player 2 selects their units after seeing what player 1 has selected. Okay, unit recruiting tips. It's best to recruit multiple units to form your Vanguard. And at the start of the game, you can always replenish gold quickly via gold mines in the gold that your units generate at the start of your turn. It helps to recruit at least one unit that generates gold at the start of the game. You don't need to spend all of your gold right away, and you can always keep your gold for later rounds to recruit bigger units. So, like, you see the gold generation stuff, right?
Yeah.
All right. The base camp. Both players place their recruited units in their base camp to begin the game. There's no limit to how many units you put in your base camp, but there are only 2 spots to enter on the battleground directly in from the front of the base camp. Your units can't be attacked or targeted while they're in your base camp. Units must enter the battleground on the same round they were recruited unless other allied units are blocking the 2 spaces that they can enter. If the spaces are blocked by enemy units entering the base camp can move them to an adjacent space as though they had bull rush. See examples on page 24. Units can't move into the base camp after they enter the battleground. Good luck as you navigate the battlegrounds on your road to victory. Okay. All right. So what do we say? 10 gold, 10 mana. So I guess you're the first player. You'll spend your money, then I'll spend mine.
So there's no hand, right? You just have your whole deck?
Yeah, you can.
We never said draw a hand, right?
Nah, no hand. Just got your units on the field. Yeah.
Okay. I'll spend. How many do I have?
10 gold. Yeah.
I'll spend 6. Play elf sharpshooter, and that goes
on the base camp. Yep, on those 2 spaces behind your first tile.
Oh, right here.
Yeah.
Base camp.
Yeah, just right basically here.
Okay.
Yep. 1 or 2 spaces.
Oh, place recruits units here.
Yep, and then when they come into the battlefield, they'll just go on to one of these 2 spaces.
Okay.
Yep.
I have 4 left.
Okay, you bought a 6 drop. Okay.
Yeah. So, like, do you think it makes sense to play another one right away?
Nope. I don't have any. Oh, wait.
And then there was something about Vanguard, but it sounds like Vanguard was 1 guy, but then it sounded like Vanguard was 2 guys. Did you peep that?
Yeah, I have 2. I know I have 3. The Vanguard is the little banner guy, right?
No, that's the captain. I think the Vanguard is the whole army, but at one point it sounded like Vanguard was just 1 guy. No, Vanguard is just units you start the game with from the 12 that you start with. So Vanguard is just all... Vanguard's your starting warband, and the captain has a banner.
Okay.
But I think there's multiple captains you can have, I think. Well, I mean, I might be wrong. I don't know.
Do you need a captain to?
I think captains can command other guys to do stuff.
Okay. Interesting. It's like a free turn kind of thing. Or,
That might be it. Okay, captains. This icon represents the captain attribute. Captains break all rank ties. Example, if you're, captains can command units with equal or lower rank. In command, your captain skips their activation and allows a unit with equal or lower ranked value number to move in their place. Your captain can then activate once the rest of your units have been activated.
Okay. Then I'll play this one, number 4, or 4 costs, 0 gold, and...
Alright, so I guess you're out. So, look at my stuff. And then read what your stuff says on your card.
Yeah, let's see. So I got Bull Rush. When moving, this unit can move through spaces occupied by the units. Units that are Bull Rushed are placed on an adjacent open space. If there is no adjacent space available, the unit cannot Bull Rush. Units with Bull Rush must end their movements in an unoccupied space. They got Tornado, floor damage to all enemy aerial units on the battleground. And let's see, this card has... Oh, that's just how to play the game.
Okay. Alright, coming with these guys. A 4, 3, and a 3. And we'll put you here, you 2 here. Alright.
Yeah, look at the tree. It says.
Okay, movement. This icon is how many spaces you can move. Attack. This icon how much damage. Aerial, range, spell. This icon represents spell attribute. Yeah. Units activate in rank order. So activate units in rank order, and activation consists of either attacking, making ranged attack, using ability, casting spell, moving, or doing nothing. Units can move first, then attack, make a ranged attack, use an ability, cast a spell, do nothing. Players will alternate activating units in rank order until all have been activated. Yeah. All right. So rank of 4. I guess start player goes first. Next player, go down to 3. Player 1's captain breaks the rank tie in every part of the rank order. This is why captains are important. Rank of 2, rank ties. 4, something. Who has more captains, who has more units, who has the resource advantage. That breaks ties, movement, legal moves, illegal moves. Commanding captains activate in rank order. Counting earned resources. Following the activation of any units recruited in the reinforcement phase, players count up earned resources. All units have a specific resource bonus shown in the unit type on the left. All units generate 1 gold or 1 mana if they begin the round on their home terrain tile. Both players will take turns adding up their resources. Units can be recruited during this step. Both players automatically earn 1 gold and resources are counted. They don't automatically generate 1 mana when resources are counted. Resource totals. All right. Remove tokens. Okay. Players will remove end of activation tokens to reset all units on the battlefield. Yeah. So which ones are the activation tokens? Oh, probably those. Probably those. All right. Yeah, we're just gonna keep it moving. All right, so I guess it's on you first. We spent our money, so we'll just go on my notes. Take turns placing terrain tiles. Blah blah blah. Turn left. Gold cost of the unit. Choose a vanguard. Units to start the game from 12 or 15. Top left gold cost. Blah blah blah. When adjacent to a unit, you can attack Multiple guys can stack on spot 1 or 2. All right, when adjacent to a unit. All right, so we're going by rank activation. So you've got a 3 rank right there. That's a captain. You've got a 2 rank right there. I've got a 3 rank. I've got a 2 rank and a 2.
Okay.
All right, so looks like 3 rank. Captain breaks ties. You'll go first.
Okay. So I can move up to 3 spaces, it looks like.
I have very rarely managed to take the
And I can't move diagonal, right?
Unless you're. It seems like if you're on your home tile, kind or.
Oh, you can.
What I say about that diagonal? Okay, movement. Your units can move both adjacent on each tile and diagonally onto adjacent home terrain tiles. So onto home terrain tiles, you can move adjacent.
Okay. So
Your home terrain is forest, right? Yeah, because mine is sand. Yours would naturally be forest.
Oh, and then water's nobody's. Okay.
Yeah.
So I can go 1, 2, 3, and take this card.
1, 2, 3.
Is that how you capture these? Just by laying
1,
down?
2, 3. It sounds like it. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay.
Well, in forest. So is it technically forest right then though? Because something is on it?
That's what we can figure out. And also, is it diagonal from the space you're leaving or into this space?
Yeah, you can move diagonally into.
Oh, into. Okay.
Yeah.
Some folks say, yeah.
Okay. Illegal movements. Commanding captains, recruiting new units before activating units. After all, okay, activate units in ranks. Attacks, Choose your vanguard, the base camp. Select the rounds of actions. Who has the resource advantage? Commanding captains activate. Recruiting new units in reinforcement phase. Counting earned resources, claiming resources. Okay, players can claim resource centers that are on the battleground to help them generate extra resources. Each resource center generates 2 gold or 2 mana. Claiming these resources will help players generate resources faster, which can give them an advantage when paying for units and casting spells. When you count your resources at the end of each round, you will add the additional numbers of resources that you claim. Resource centers generate. How and when do you claim the resources? Your unit must move on top of the resource center to claim it. You then take the corresponding resource center card. Your unit can move on to a resource center, claim it, and continue their movement to another space. You will have still claimed that resource center and can take the responding resource center card. You will now own that specific resource center. That specific resource center will generate plus 2 gold or mana at the end of every round when you count your resources. In the example, player 2 earns 2 mana and 1. All right. Can you capture claim resource centers? Yes. Your opponent can move on to the resource center and claim it for themselves. They receive 2 plus gold mana instantly. Once your resource center has been claimed by your opponent, you must hand the corresponding resource center card to your opponent. Your opponent will now earn the 2.
Your opponent earns 2.
Okay. Man, but it still didn't answer the question about is it that terrain tile? You want to just roll for it and
Yeah, let's roll for it.
yeah. All right. So evens, whatever's under it is whatever kind of terrain it is, and odds is it's just a resource center and it doesn't count for diagonal. Okay, we got odds. That means it's not a forest or whatever.
So I'll just move here and stay.
Okay. All right, so you got a 3 activation. I have a 3 activation. I'll go. I have 2 movement though. Child, you know what? I'm still in here. I'm gonna go here.
Yeah.
All right, 2. I'll go 1, 2. Yeah. All right. And then down to the
have 2.
2.
2 is my next
All right,
one,
then
yeah.
Oh, my 3 should have went. Okay, yeah. I'm tripping. Okay, my 3 should have went. Oh, yeah, 3. Okay, 1, 2. All right. And then you have 2s as well, you say?
Yeah, I have a 2.
Okay, I've got 2s as well. So who's got the something advantage?
What was it?
Remove ties, commanding captains in rank order. I just go to my notes. Okay, rank ties are broken by who has more captains. You got a captain, right?
Yeah, I got one.
Yeah, so you'll go first.
Okay. So I can only move 2 spaces. We'll go 1, 2. Diagonal.
Okay.
It does it two different abilities. Well, not getting that one.
Yeah, so that's basically, I mean, like, I've got the lava
All
plant.
right, her fingers spasm convulsively around your neck.
1, 2, 3. I'll claim the gold mine and take this card. When you claim the center gold mine,
As she dies.
take this card. When you claim the center gold mine, it said we get the gold as soon as we step on it, right?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking you take the chits, or there's not even a bunch of chits though. Oh, I guess maybe gold. Yeah. Okay, so it definitely said we take the 2 gold as soon as we land on it, right? All
Oh,
right.
did you spend your gold for?
Oh no. All right. So what was that? 3, 6. I spent all 10, so I have 2.
Okay.
Perfect. All right. Yep. All right. So that was that move.
All right. I guess I'll take this one.
I think
Can I do that?
Yeah, I think we're not putting the command tokens on them. I think this is like you've moved that one already. I think.
Oh, got it.
And then you
So
move
once
that
you
one.
move it, you can't.
Yeah, I think you only get 1 deal per turn per guy.
Okay. But I can attack, right?
Man, let's see. I think it's either move or whatever, or do the thing. Yeah, I mean, don't we have reference cards?
Yeah.
Yeah, rank order. Units activate on rank attribute in case of a rank tie. Refer to the rule book. Reinforcement phase. Once you've already activated, I'll just read it in here. Okay, activation. Okay, and activation consists of either attacking, making a ranged attack, using ability, casting spells, moving, or doing nothing. Units can move first and then either attack.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I could have actually attacked, huh? Okay, units can move first, then either attack, make a ranged attack, use an ability or cast a spell, or do nothing, but can't do any of these actions first and then move. So you got to move first and then do the thing.
Okay.
So actually, okay, we're
Yeah,
still
you
on
wanna-
me, so
yeah,
I'll just
yeah.
attack. All right, so none of you didn't have ranged attack, did you? But I was all the way over back there anyway, so that one has range, so you can
That one
attack.
has range.
I moved this after you moved that, right?
I think so. Yes.
Yeah, okay, so you can go, but it's still adjacent, I think. But we'll see though.
Yeah.
All right, but I can attack right here, so I'll
Yeah.
swing 1.
1 damage.
Let's see if there's like a rolling dice thing you got to do or anything.
Oh, I do have evade, but I think it's only for range.
But I'd already placed this card.
Yeah, not melee attack. Otherwise,
Okay.
it doesn't do anything.
And then did you see anything about counterattack or?
I don't.
Yeah, the first game's always something like the worst game. Well, oftentimes.
Yeah, no, it's a process.
Yep.
We got it.
Okay, evade. Your opponent must roll a d6 when this unit is targeted by any non-melee attack. If the roll is less than or equal to the evade number, the attack or spell has no effect. Aerial units have an automatic evade 3 against ranged attacks. Okay, so your opponent must roll a d6 when this unit is targeted by a non-melee. So this one is melee, so...
Yeah.
Alright, the process of attacking. Okay. Melee attacks. Your unit must be adjacent to one of your opponent's units to perform a melee attack. Depending on if you are on your home terrain tile or enemy terrain tile will decide how you attack, will dictate how you attack. Okay, okay, all melee must be the same rules. Your unit can attack adjacent on each side or diagonal on their home terrain. Okay, so on home terrain you can attack diagonal, and anywhere else you got to be adjacent. Well, I mean orthogonal. 3, your unit can only attack adjacent on each side, including front or behind on enemy terrain. So can't go diagonal or something. Your unit may move and then attack, but your unit may not attack then move. Attacking ends the unit's activation. Damage is the amount done by a melee, range, or spell attack to your unit. If your unit experiences more damage than it can withstand, your unit is eliminated. If your unit experiences less damage than the health number, yeah. All right, seems pretty easy. All right, so swinging 1, and then I guess you'll take the 1, and then I guess that's eliminated. You don't have a special power thing or anything?
No, agility and evade both are for attacking, really. Well,
Evades for non-melee.
Yeah. So discard or
Okay, I am attacking onto forest, but I'm attacking orthogonally, so it sounds
so
like everything is fair.
yeah.
All right, and
So
we didn't.
Is it out for the game or does it go back into?
Okay, okay, damage is the amount done. If your unit experiences more damage than it can withstand, your unit is eliminated. If your unit experiences less damage than its health number, it is wounded and stays on the battleground. The damage. If your unit becomes eliminated, your unit is removed from the battleground and can't be recruited. If you defeat one of your opponent's units, increase your victory point score on your score tracker. The number of VP you claim is the gold cost of that unit. All right, so that's a 4. You got 4. Okay. Okay.
Okay. So then it's back to me.
Yep.
And no one's in range. What's precision? Let's see that.
Which word?
Precision ignores the evade ability.
Okay.
So if I am... Okay, so this is a question. If I am on forest and you're on forest, can I attack?
Yeah, range. Let's see. All right, range. Range attacks. Range attacks can use their attack attribute to make melee attacks or ranged attacks from a distance, but they can't do both in the same round. Ranged attacks following the same terrain tile ruling is ranged attacks. These typos, man. Ranged attacks following the same terrain tile ruling as melee attacks do. Ranged attacks can shoot across water spaces. Okay, you can. Bowman can shoot 2 spaces. Legal units, home terrain tiles. So they have what? How many range? That's 3 range. What is that? I can't read it. So yours says how many range? 3?
Yeah, 3.
Okay, that's elf sharpshooter, and that's not elf sharpshooter. This is if you can do me a solid, let's see if you see was one Bowman or something in your stack over there.
Yeah, let's see. I don't think so.
Okay, so yeah, it says this one right here with the small arrow. It means 2 spaces away. So you can do 3 spaces. You can do diagonal and everything.
Okay.
So 3 away, 1, 2. Yeah.
Can I also do 1, 2, 3?
Looks like it, even though that should not. But I mean, hey, that's the game. Yeah. Yeah. So but 2 spaces away. See, like in the that didn't describe it, right?
Yeah.
You got to go to the
There's not
examples.
forest over there, so maybe I can't do diagonal to hit you.
We'll read it again. Ranged units can use their attack attribute to make melee attacks or ranged attacks from a distance, but they can't do both on the same round. Ranged attacks follow the same terrain tiles rulings as melee attacks do. Ranged attacks can shoot across water spaces. Okay, option 1, you can shoot diagonally over your opponent's terrain tile, which is illegal. You shoot. Okay, option 1. Run the crap is option 1. Okay, option 1. You shoot diagonally over your terrain tile, over your opponent's terrain tile, which is illegal. I guess they have island terrain, so you can't do that.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but legal option 2, you shoot horizontally over your opponent's terrain tile first, and then diagonally over your home terrain tile. All right, so horizontally opponent, legal,
Yeah,
but then
but it can't go over
diagonally over your. So you can diagonal,
yours.
yeah, yeah, you diagonal over yours. All right, so same rules, just range. Okay, so how can you make it happen?
I don't know if I can, because this wouldn't be mine, right? Because this is decided not a forest space.
Yeah, that's what we roll the dice on until we can
Yeah.
find it in the rule book.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
So then, can I do? So I can shoot over water. So can I go 1, 2, 3? Or is that diagonal into an enemy space?
1, that's legal.
Yeah.
2, that's legal, and then diagonal onto mine. I said you can only diagonal onto yours, right?
So I think it might be into the melee rules.
You said it follows the same rules as melee.
Yeah.
They should have spelled it out again instead of putting it just in the rules. Melee. Okay, but I mean it's in the melee. Your unit can only attack adjacent on each side, including front or back. A unit may move and then attack. Your unit can attack adjacent on each side or diagonally on their home terrain.
On there or on 2 there?
Uh,
That is a little confusing.
Ranged units can use their. Says the same thing as melee.
Yeah.
Your unit must be adjacent to one of your opponent's units. So depending on if you're on your home terrain tile, will dictate how you can attack.
Okay. So if I'm on home terrain, then I should be able to.
But that's for melee, though.
I thought range said follow the rules of melee or something.
Yep. Okay. Your units can attack adjacent on each side or diagonally on their home terrain tile. Okay. Yeah, let me. You want to use the dice again or try to grok this?
Yeah, I don't know. Here, can I take a look?
Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, I think you got to read the thing and then read the examples.
Yeah, I think the examples will tell us. Yeah.
Since there's dividing time.
Well, the same terrain tile ruling as melee attacks do. So let's go back to melee attacks.
Yeah.
So your unit must be adjacent to one of your opponent's units to perform a melee attack, depending if you are on your home terrain tile.
Yeah. It should have been saying like on 2.
Yeah.
Right? You think so? Yeah.
Depending on if you are on your home terrain tile.
Yeah, but that kind of sounds like a melee thing versus a range thing. But
Yeah, but range keeps saying,
refer to. Well, I mean.
yeah, range
Okay.
attacks follow the same terrain tile ruling as melee attacks do.
Okay. So I mean, yeah. I mean, how do you interpret it? It's like you're on your terrain tile. So when you attack,
Oh, wait. Let me see. Not your.
Because this guy can activate anything.
No, you're right.
What it say? Yeah.
This illegal move describes not your home tile. Enemy unit would have to be on planes.
But I did not get.
So it's saying because he's not on planes, it's illegal, even though planes is his.
Yeah.
That is confusing.
Yeah, I
But
mean, you gotta nail down on these
Yeah.
rules.
Okay, so then I'd have to wait for you to be on Forest.
Hold on, let's read this again. How come it's illegal? Okay, not your home terrain tile. Enemy unit would have to be on a plain space. I'm just confused. All right.
Yeah, I think so. So, if I can't attack and I can't move, then I would pass.
Yep. And give it to the people though. Why you can't do it?
Yeah, I think because to attack diagonally, you'd have to be on forest. Because forest is my home.
Yeah. It should have said like attacking into.
Into, yeah.
That
Yeah,
should have
yeah,
been the
not
nomenclature.
under on.
Yeah. All right. So because 1, that's legal. 2, that's legal. But 3, you could diagonal onto your home terrain tile, but
Yeah.
it's not. Yeah, you got to get the wording down on this stuff.
1, 2, 3.
But that would be 1.
Or
But
if I
then we're
go-
saying that that's not the thing.
What if I go this way? 1, 2, 3.
It said you can diagonal over water.
I don't know. No, I think you're. Well, yeah, because it's not. Yeah, I don't think I can. But it's tricky because it's not clear if.
Yeah, I mean, does it say? I mean, see, it's not saying everything. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Can you diagonal over water? No. It says you can diagonal over onto your home terrain, right?
Yeah.
But you can't diagonal over water, right? Or diagonally on their own home terrain. Yeah, so you can't diagonal over water.
But I can go side to side over water and then
Yeah.
diagonal into my terrain.
1, 2, 3. Seems like that's perfectly legal.
I think so.
2,
Yeah.
3. Yeah, because it says you can attack adjacent on each side or diagonally on their home terrain. On 2,
I know.
on 2, on. Yeah, you got to get it really drilled down.
Yeah.
We might need a second edition of the rules.
Yeah. Is it? Do any of these examples have it going over diagonal over water? I guess that kind of does, right? Because it's going sideways into water.
Yeah, it's going
diagonal.
on 2. Yeah, on 2. Okay, yeah. So
Okay.
1, 2,
Yeah.
3. Yeah, perfectly legal.
Okay.
All right. So what is it? 3. That's
Yeah, that's doing 3 damage.
3 damage. All right. That looks like that's out of there. No special thing.
So that gives me 3.
All right. You're out of there. Bloop. 3 points.
Yeah. Does it round? It doesn't round up, right? Is there a reason they don't have?
Yeah, it seems weird to me, but
was
I'm
right
taking
there,
it. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
All right. So I got one more activation right here. 4.
Oh yeah, you do.
We'll go. I got 2 move. Let's go. Man, I got the feeling the board is supposed to be seated with these, but maybe I'm wrong.
I know. I don't know what those are for.
We didn't read
It's
it,
gotta be
but
something, right?
gotta be. We went straight in order, didn't we? We read about everything, right? Yeah, it seems like. All right. So 1, 2, 1. You can't end your space on the same guy. Let's see.
Oh, yeah, that is weird. On the back example, they're on spaces.
On the back example, they're on what spaces?
Looks like they're on spaces, the circles.
The circles.
I don't know what that means though. Yeah.
Oh well, I mean, I think they might have changed it or something.
Oh, that makes
The
sense.
circles are on spaces.
Yeah.
Maybe you replace it when you take the card. Because okay, there's
Oh.
4.
There's. Yeah.
I don't know. There are videos. I mean, you can refer to the videos. We can refer to the videos, but
Yeah. I think there's just play
Yeah,
through
yeah,
and see
yeah,
what
yeah.
happens.
play through, see what happens. All right, so I'm going 1, 2. I don't know if I can land on my own guy. It doesn't seem like you should be able to.
Yeah, I think it'd be confusing.
Hey, but I could diagonal too. Is what I could do.
Good, yeah.
Oh, 1, 2. Man, you have range. I want to get out of your way. So 1. Man, and it said like when you're on the base camp, how can you get out of the base camp only the same way?
I guess with those arrows.
Okay. Movement. Okay, activate units. Activation.
Anyway, the answer to this one is according to the list, would return here to
Choose your vanguard. The base camp. Okay, both players place their recruited units in the base camp to begin the game. There's no limit to how many units that you can put in your base camp. There are only 2 spots to enter onto the battleground directly in front of your base camp. Your units can't be attacked or targeted while they're in the base camp. Units must enter the battleground the same round they're recruited unless your other allied units are blocking the 2 spaces they can enter. If spaces are blocked by enemy units, units entering from the base camp can move them to adjacent spaces as though they had bull rush. Units can't move back to the base camp. Doesn't answer the question. But do you think that'll be a common question that'll pop up?
Where can they deploy?
Yeah, like you deploy, like if I'm on this side, can you go here, or do I have to go here since I...
Yeah, I think either is probably
Yeah,
makes sense.
yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, going 1, 2 is what I'll do. And screw that, 2. All right. All right, can't attack or anything.
Yeah.
2 range. I'll pass the turn. All right, next phase. Choose your vanguard. Activation of units. Okay, commanding captains activate in rank order. No captains to command. Yeah. Okay, recruiting new units in the reinforcement phase. Before activating units, you may recruit a unit before you activate one of your units on the battleground. Okay, recruiting new units in the reinforcement phase. Before activating units, you may recruit a unit before you activate one of your units on the battleground. When you recruit new units, they do not activate right away. The recruited units will enter the battleground in line with the rank order of all other unactivated units in the vanguard. Example, if you recruited a unit with a rank of 4, even if the units with the rank of 2 were activating in the rank order, the units with the rank 4 would activate first. Do you get that?
Yeah.
I don't get it, but I guess you'll tell me about it. I mean, how does that work?
I think it's saying once you buy your cards, they go here.
Then you can put them right out
Yeah, in order of the...
if you have the gold to spend on it.
Yes, yeah. Once you spend the gold, then it's time to deploy, and then you go...
So
by
they can
the-
kind of sneak
the
in. They can kind of flash in.
Yeah.
Okay. 2, after all units, including captains that commanded, have activated. Okay, after all units, including captains that have commanded, can activate, then the reinforcement phase begins. Players can recruit new units during the reinforcement phase. The player with the terrain tile advantage recruits first. All players must recruit all of their chosen units before they activate. Recruited units then activate in their rank order. Recruited units are placed into the base camp. All right. All right. So who has the terrain tile advantage?
I think you do.
You have the terrain tile advantage because you have like 5. I have 4.
5.
You got to go first, so you have 5 terrain tiles. I have 4. Player with the terrain tile advantage recruits first. Yeah, so you'll recruit your guys.
Okay. And then, so how do we get our gold? 1 gold per thing?
Let's see. Counting earned resources. I think you do that following the activation of any units recruited in that phase. Then you count your resources. Then you get gain resources after. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I mean, you got any gold left? You got no gold left, so you can't get units. Okay, I've got 2 gold. I can get a 2 cost or 1 or 2 1 cost. All right, 1 cost. And that's about it. All right. Okay, 1 cost. And then it said I can basically bring that guy out. Before activating units, you may recruit a unit before you activate one of your units. When you recruit new units, they don't activate right away. The recruited units will enter the battleground in line of rank order. All right, so it just goes to the rank order thing. So I basically snuck in a guy, and then I can bring him out.
Okay.
All right, this guy has 1 move, so I'll put him right here. 1 move.
These come off, right, for everyone?
Yeah.
Now that we're...
All right, snuck this guy in. Okay, now we spent all our money we can spend. All right, counting earned resources. Following the activation of any new units recruited in the reinforcement phase, players count up earned resources. All units have a specific resource bonus shown in the unit type to the left. All units generate 1 gold or 1 mana if they begin the round on their home terrain. Oh yeah, we should have said that. Okay. Both players will take turns adding up their resources. Units can't be reinforced during this step. Both players automatically add plus 1 gold when resources are counted. They don't automatically generate 1 mana when resources are counted.
Okay.
All right, so you're on your home terrain.
Yeah. So you're playing.
All mines are on my home, so okay, so I'll get 3 and 5. Text. All units generate 1 gold or 1 mana if they begin the game on their home. Both players will take turns adding. Man, it might be important. Pausing. All right, we're back. We're trying to figure out the resources. Following the activation of any any units recruited in the reinforcement phase, players count up earned resources. Okay, getting 3 right here, 1 right there. All units have a specific resource bonus shown in the unit type line. That's what they're talking about. This is what's earned. All units generate 1 gold or 1 mana if they begin the round on their home terrain tile. So you might not get that. So if you do get it, that's extra on top. So
Okay.
all right, so I'm getting 3. Plus, so I got 3 on sand, so that's 6 total.
Yeah.
Plus, every round you get 1, so that's 7 total. I've already counted up 4, so I'll get 3 more.
Okay.
6 going to 9.
I'm getting 1 more for being on.
1 more.
I think.
Cool. Okay, resource totals, and then it gives you an example. Okay, so yeah.
Okay.
All right, gives you an example. Okay, remove tokens, remove activation tokens. Claiming resource centers. Players can claim resource centers on the battleground. Yeah. All right. There's whole things. I think I'm really thinking these tokens go in the place of the. But you got to read examples to figure it out, I think. All right. Yeah, so I guess it says you go first again, starting the round. Melee range. Yeah, you got the terrain advantage. I think it says you go first.
Okay.
Well, I guess we're still buying. Oh, yeah, we didn't have enough to really buy, so.
Yeah.
All right.
I think, I don't know, doesn't terrain advantage mean if you're on your terrain?
Let's read terrain advantage.
So I could separate them out.
Okay. General, choose your faction. Okay, roll for advantage. Player with resource advantage takes the resource centers. Terrain tile advantage. This allows you to place the first terrain tile onto the battleground. You will place all 5 terrain tiles, whereas your opponent will only place 4.
Yeah, no, you're right.
This will help you set up and move across the battlefield effectively.
Okay, so I'll go first. I really want to protect this one because it costs 6. I'll go.
Win the first game.
You can move 2.
So win the first game. They give you
But I'll never win again.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
Leave your island. Win with that being the one that ends the game. Win with under 140.
I'm gonna go 1, 2. Go here.
Okay.
And then I can attack, right?
Yep.
So then I'll do 1, 2, 3 range damage and do 3 damage.
Okay, precision knocks out evade, right?
Correct. Yeah. Yeah.
Karn Sarnit. All right. So yep. So this guy's out of there. 1 health. All right. So then you'll get 4 VP on that
Oh
one.
yeah. 3 plus 4 takes me to 7.
7 to my 4. Right.
I'll say. Oh yeah, yeah.
All right. All right. My activation now
Under 30, under 30 points,
can go 1,
more than 30 cards in the hand you came in.
1, 2, 3. No.
Yeah. So 2.
This guy moves 2. All right. Can go 1. That sucks.
Yeah.
So it's a, what are we gonna do?
I'll run away over here, I think.
Not a bad idea.
Run away over here. Oh yeah, that's lower rank, so I gotta go this guy first.
Oh yeah. I think you should have gone first. Oh no, sorry. I went first because I had turn advantage. I forgot.
Yeah. Terrain advantage. All right. Yeah. Or is it the rank though?
I thought you read it was terrain advantage. I thought that's why we
Yeah.
talked about it, but rank. I would think rank makes more sense.
Yeah. Roll for advantage. Okay. The base camp. Choose your vanguard. Activating consists of players will alternate activating units in rank order. I mean, what's it saying in the card?
Yeah, rank order. Yeah, what were we reading about?
I don't know.
Terrain advantage then.
But it seemed like it was logical what we were doing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, remove tokens, claiming resource centers and gold mines and stuff. Melee spell, aerial attacks. What did we read that said something about the tile event?
It made sense when you read it, and then
Okay, activating units in rank order. There are 5 steps, and activation consists of either attacking and stuff. Players will alternate activating units in rank order. We'll just keep it moving, but from now on, I guess we'll go by the rank. I don't get it.
I guess
I don't know.
I know you were reading something about it.
Yeah, something. Maybe that's just for initial setup, maybe.
Maybe.
But I mean, it seemed like we made a logical loop somehow, and I don't know.
I mean, we can rewind and you can go first.
Nah, we'll just do that from now on, I think.
Okay.
All right, 1, 2. Yep, and then these guys are both activated. All right, so then basically we'll remove these, and then okay, reinforcement phase.
Okay. This is where we spend.
Yep. And terrain tile goes first on that one, right?
Terrain tile.
The player with the terrain tile yeah, so maybe we were looking at reinforcement phase, okay.
Okay. So I have 3 to spend. Does 3, does 2. I don't know, should I save or should I get people out? I think I get people out. Okay. I'm gonna spend all 3 on. I guess Elf Archer. I'll do Elf Archer. So 3 right there. Okay.
Okay. All right, I got 2, so spend 9. Spend all my 9. 2 units. Oh, got it. All right, 4 and 5, and then. All right, so then where do we go from there?
Then I think we deploy and. I lost one of my cards.
Okay, yeah, count resources again. Okay, so yeah, that's how that goes. If
so
you can
now we get-
activate, yeah, then we can activate again, right?
Yeah, I think you get resources now.
Well, counting earned resources.
That's after reinforcement phase.
Okay, after all units, including captains that commanded, have activated, the reinforcement phase begins. Players can recruit new units. The player with the terrain tile advantage recruits first. All players may recruit all of their chosen units before they activate. Recruited units then activate in rank order. So we get to activate again now. These have activated.
Okay.
Yeah, these have activated.
Okay. The highest rate. Okay.
Yep. So highest rank, I got a 4. So I guess I'll go first. 4 gets to move 2, 1. And 2.
Wait, did we skip getting resources though? Number 3?
Yeah. Well, no. You activate, then you get the resources. We're still in the
Oh, because reinforcement
still in reinforcement phase.
is when you activate.
Fade
Oh,
again.
okay.
Yeah. Yep.
I follow. Sort of.
All right. Yeah. 1, 2. Yeah. Put the big. Okay. Yeah. If I played again, I would definitely get this guy again.
Yeah. 5
Alright.
is.
Oh yeah. That's a beast. All right.
Oh yeah. You have. I don't have any. What do you call them?
No what?
Out.
Yeah. No captains. So yeah. So now we're going down, and then you could. Oh, you're 2 rank 2.
Yeah.
So does terrain? Oh, who has the terrain advantage? You have terrain advantage,
yeah,
so
that's
you'll go first before me.
Oh, okay. So I can move 2 spaces. Guess I'll go 1, 2.
Okay. 1, 2. All right. So I guess we can remove the tokens now. Then we go into which phase? The count resources phase. So if you're on your own terrain type, then we get 1 extra, but everybody generates something. I get 3 gold and 1 mana this time.
Yeah.
So, oh man, did we start with some mana or? Oh yeah, I guess we haven't been using it. Or
Yeah, we haven't. Yeah.
okay, I get 1 mana. Take me to 9, or was it 10? I don't know, 9. All right, I get 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 plus 4. That's 7. Plus we all get 1 extra. Remember, so I'll go to 8. Okay, and from there, okay, remove tokens and then start a new round with the highest rank attribute. Yeah, we should have read it. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Highest rank attribute. So all right, 4. So I got a 4. Starting round 3.
Yeah.
I have a 4. I can move 2. Oh, I can do spells and crap too with my stuff guy.
Oh yeah.
All right, so 6. This has a range of 2, looks like, with this spell, or a range of. Okay, 6 mana, 2 range to do 5. Can't be divided. Okay, fireball. Look at what fireball does. That one right there. 1-time use. It looks like spell ward. Okay, right here. All right. Okay, fireball. 5 damage total, divided however you choose among any amount of enemy units within 2 spaces of the casting unit. So you can move and then do a spell, right? Yeah. All right, so.
That's weird. I have spells on this card and this card.
Yeah, I have like 2 spells, but not everything, though.
Okay.
Maybe we're supposed to trade these cards with each other, I think, maybe.
Mine are different though. Are yours?
You have your correct card?
I hope so. Yeah. Yeah, I have Jolt here and I have Tornado here. I don't know.
I don't know. All right. Yeah, I'll just do this. 1, 2.
Yeah.
No. I can only go adjacent. 1,
Oh yeah.
2. Okay, 2.
Yeah.
Okay, can be divided. Okay, so I take this deal. I get this card. I get +2 mana.
Yeah.
+2 will take me to 11. And then I'll use this one time use. I can't use it again. Spend 6 mana. Takes me down to 5. And then I'll go ahead and do the fireball at a 2 range. Can be divided. Looks like to me 1, 2. Or how does that work? You think?
Can be divided. Can it be diagonal since you're not on your terrain?
Oh man, that's a good question. 1, 2 can be divided. Now, do you go like 1, 2, or do you go 1, 2, 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, can be divided however you choose among any amount of enemy units within a total of 2 spaces of the casting unit. Both of these units are minuscule. Yeah, that's a good question.
I don't know if you can.
It says can be divided. So I mean, I could 1, 2. That's within range, and then this one is in range too. But can it be divided? Does that count as 4, or does it just count as 2? It says can be divided, so the only way that it could logically be divided is if they're right adjacent to each other, which doesn't seem right.
Maybe you're throwing it through. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe through. Yeah, go for it.
Spell ward 1 use. Spend 6 for 2 fireball. 5 points. Can be divided.
Okay, let's go to the examples. Okay, spells. Spells can be used in place of regular attacks, but they have cost of mana. You may spend mana for a spell to cause an effect on the battleground. Your unit can cast 1 spell per round. Example, to cast this spell, spend 5 mana. Some units have special abilities which are indicated on the card. Some offensive abilities, regular, aerial, flying, aerial units in combat, flying. It doesn't have really examples for that. Then the first effect takes place. It doesn't say anything about dividing.
That's weird.
3 range. Yeah, no examples right there, really. All right, 1, 2 range. 1, 2 range.
Yeah.
But it can be divided. So 1, 2 divided.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
Because I mean, okay, like if we think about it, if it was here, then 1,
still
2,
have to split.
that would be legal.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
1, 2, that wouldn't be legal.
Yeah, no.
But I mean, how often would it be legal is the question. Like if it had 2 range, or is it 5 range, or no 5 damage,
5 damage,
2 range.
Yeah, that's really weird that they wouldn't
1,
say
2.
what divided means.
Yo.
Only have 1.
You didn't see it for getting forgotten about, so.
Oh, there's special like flying tokens. We haven't been using those.
Yeah, I mean we haven't flown yet. Yo.
I don't know. We can roll for it, or we can.
Yeah, let's roll for it. All right, heads. You divide by splintering 1, and then you go again, and then tails is you can only get straight up 2 range. All right, tails you can go straight up 2 range. So
Okay.
I'll go ahead and get the precision guy out of there.
Okay. That's probably the best call.
Yeah.
And that gives you 6 victory points.
Oh man, that was 6. I didn't even realize it just went for the precision. All right, 6. So that took me to 4. Go to 10. All right.
There's 19 of them.
All right, and then you went.
Okay. Then I can only do 1 damage diagonal. I'll move. This has 3 range. So I'll move 1 back.
1, okay.
No, I'll go here, I think.
1, okay.
And then do 1, 2 to do 1 damage.
All right. Good thing she's got 2.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, all right.
And then that marks them.
Now, when they say your terrain type, naturally they mean your native type instead of,
I think so, yeah.
not the type you're currently on.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So you went with the 2, and then I go with the. Oh, I've actually got a 3 before your 2.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
The 3.
Yeah.
All right. Man, I wonder did I get my +2 per round with that gold? I don't think I did.
I don't think you did last time.
Yeah, I don't think it did. All right, so 8, 10. All right. 1, 2, 1, 2 move. 1, 2 move. Claim this. A second move. Oh, get 2 mana instantly. 5 to 7. And what? All right, so you've activated. Can't attack adjacent because it's not my native lands.
Yeah.
And with that, I'll pass the turn to the 2.
Okay. I'll move over here. And then.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll do 1 damage. What do you have? Kidnap?
I have kidnap and evade. Kidnap is what? Okay, kidnap. Units with kidnap can target adjacent units with a attack plus a heart with prowess less than or equal to their own prowess. What the hell is prowess?
Prowess is, I think it's your attack. No, never mind. That's not what it is. I don't have it on my card.
Okay, prowess. The unit's prowess number is their attack attribute added to their health attribute. It is based off the current health and attack, not the original health and attack. All right, so kidnap. Units with kidnap can target adjacent units with prowess less than or equal to their own prowess. The kidnap unit is removed from the game but not eliminated. The kidnapping player receives whatever that victory points as though they eliminated the unit. However, the opposing player can buy it back by paying its gold cost to the kidnapping player. Anytime they have the activation, the kidnap unit goes back to the warband. The player loses the victory points. So I could have kidnapped, like, adjacent. Is that, I guess, is adjacent also diagonal, or is it just,
I don't...
or just orthogonal?
I don't think so, because I think this game uses adjacent for...
Because diagonal is also adjacent, isn't it?
It depends on how you define it, I
Yeah.
guess.
Adjacent. Yeah, that's when you go ahead and just define it in the thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like this needs a glossary of some kind in the back.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it has a small one, but not the most expensive. Yeah, it just says ally, not adjacent. I want to roll for it, or just say it's orthogonal?
Let's roll for it.
Yeah. All right.
I feel like we're
Heads
gonna keep things
orthogonal.
moving.
Yeah, heads orthogonal, tails diagonal.
Okay.
All right, tails diagonal. Well, tails not adjacent. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So not kidnapped.
Yeah, I mean, I could have kidnapped it if it was there, but seeing as how we just rolled on it, I can't.
Okay.
That's
okay.
why I was asking. All right, so you moved and you shot me with the arrow, right?
Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah.
Okay, so that's 1 damage on me.
Shoot the kidnapper.
Oh yeah. All right. Oh, I have evade too. You don't have precision, so evade means.
Oh yeah. I roll. Yeah, I roll a 6-sided die. When this unit is targeted by any non-melee attack, if the roll is less than or equal to the evade
Oh, the
number-
opponent.
Yeah. The attack has no effect.
Okay,
Standard
evade number.
is 3, I think.
2. So yep. If the roll is less than or equal to the evade number, the attacker spell has no effect.
Okay.
So I gotta roll a 2 or less.
I think. Oh yeah.
Air. Yeah, I mean aerial units have a standard evade of 3.
Got it.
All right, so 5 nope. All right, so I take the damage. Cool.
And then
Where'd you get those at?
back looks like that. Okay.
All right. I got another activation of a 2. So 1, 2 move, no frills. Yeah, the fact that I've got unit advantage
Yeah.
means that I can just run up. All right.
Although you're
2.
not getting bonuses now because you're landing on
Yep.
my terrain.
All right, and then the last unit is a 1. So I'll go here. All right, then we go to reinforcement phase. We can buy stuff.
5 to spend.
Have 10.
I'll put down this guy. Look over.
All right. I'll buy rampaging Gorlocks for 6. Go down to 4. All right. Then we can command these guys now. I mean, activate these guys. So you got a 4 captain. So you'll get to go first.
Man, he's gonna get killed because you're so close to him. You got 5 health left.
Yep. And you have to come out, they say, too. So you might want to choose a different guy, or I don't know.
I can't stop in water, right?
Cannot stop in water. Can move through water, but
Yeah. Shoot. Okay, yeah. I'll put somebody else out, I think. Can I?
Yeah,
I have
yeah,
5
yeah.
to spend.
I'm sure mermaids can stop in water.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a.
Aqua affection.
Yeah, I think my flying guys can, but I don't know if I can afford it.
Yeah, they maybe can.
Hey Bob, they got one of these. Like, is he trying to
I think anything I put out is just gonna get murdered, but I don't know what else.
Yeah, because I got 2 guys running up,
Yeah.
but I mean they mostly have 2 moves, so I mean that guy can do damage, but this guy can't move up. Well,
That's true, but it's only gonna.
I
take
mean this guy
one.
can go too, so yeah.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I feel like it would be a waste of gold to put anything out at this point, right? Because they're just gonna get hit.
because it says they have to come out, right? They have to come out when they're recruited, right? Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Unless they're blocked or something. They said. I mean, there was something about blocked in.
Yeah. I don't know. What should I? What makes sense to do?
Yeah, just having those spawn points.
Okay, I'll put. Okay, I guess I'll spend 5 to put out Centaur because he has skirmish,
Okay.
which means as soon as you get close, he attacks for 2.
Okay.
So at least he'll do some damage. Okay, yeah. So he comes out then.
Okay. All right. And you had to move. Now you can move up too, right? I mean, naturally, yeah.
Yeah, I can move 3.
Okay. All right.
So I guess I could go 1, 2, 3. But then I'm in range of. Oh, your magic attack can't hit me again.
Yeah, one time.
Or I could go 1, 2, 3. Maybe I'll do that. I'll go 1. Oh no, 1, 2, 3. That's not good. 1, 2, 3. I'll go out into the
Walk over there and stop.
Okay.
space.
Okay. I can attack into it because I got sand.
You can attack into it.
Yeah, because
Oh,
I can
yeah.
attack into sand.
Oh,
Oh,
because you'll get diagonal and attack.
yeah, 1, 2, diagonal attack.
Yeah, you're right. I'll stay here. Okay, I'm done.
All right. Right. All right. So I have. All right. Token there. Not really needed, but.
Oh, yeah.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Move. 1, 2, 3. Let's just dog pilot. 3. And token. All right. Now we count our resources. Yo. What are we doing? What are we doing? All right, generating resources. 1, 2, 3, 4 gold, 1 mana, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus everybody generates. No, everybody on the starting terrain.
Yeah.
So 4 plus 1. That's 5. That's a lot different this time. 5 plus 1 naturally, so that's 6. Going to 10 again. All right, and then we start it over again. Start a new round.
Yeah.
Yep.
So these all pull up.
So moving on, it's
Your 4 goes first, I think.
Yeah, the 4. All right. The 4 got 2 moves, so go 1, 2 and attack. 1, 2 and attack. 1, 2. I can only attack adjacent, so I'll go 1, 2 attack adjacent.
Okay, yeah.
Skirmish works before or after the
I
attack, or
think
what?
before. Because it says
What's
as soon
the-
as when enemies enter an adjacent space, units with skirmish make an immediate melee attack.
Oh, what the hell? So
Yeah,
I
so do you
can't even
wanna-
go there. Yeah,
Yeah, it'll just kill you.
can't do that. All right. So I guess in this case I gotta move away. I guess. Guess you're gonna kill that. Then I'll just move up and kill that guy, and then. Okay, I don't want to just let you kill me. So
Kill you with this
that one because it does skirmish, right?
Oh yeah. If you get that close, he can move forward on his turn and survive.
Yeah. Nigga, that just attacks for 1, so
Yeah.
I guess the best course of action is to go. You get a 2 move, so that's 1, 2. You can always get that guy,
Yeah.
but it only attacks for 1. So
Yeah.
all right, so 1, 2.
I think you get
Well, this is the perfect time.
stuck in water.
Felt the entire game.
Do you get stuck in water?
I've never used
I remember it said something about you can go over.
I think you
water
can go
when,
over
like, ends
water.
your turn or something, or like ends your.
Okay, commanding units. Okay, if a player has a captain on the battleground, no, that's captains. Movement. Your movements move to adjacent space. Your units can move both adjacent and each side of the diagonal onto adjacent home terrain tiles, whereas your units can only move adjacent onto your opponent's tiles. Can you move less than their movement? Yes. Can you occupy the same space? No. You got to end on an open space. Do units have to move? No. Can you move through each other? No. Units must move around to the side or diagonally. They may not move through each other. Okay, so movement. So units cannot move through each other. All right, you want to roll for it or?
I think we can just say you can move over water.
That was perfectly accurate.
Yeah, I don't remember what
Oh
it
wait,
said.
I know why. Because aerial, this unit moves over other units in water spaces.
Okay,
So I
okay.
think you have to be aerial to move over water.
Okay, that'll make sense. All right, so 1.
I don't know.
You can't move through units, it said, right?
You can move through your own units, I think.
I think I just read you cannot move through
Oh, really?
units. So movement. Okay, movement. Can units move through each other? No. Units must move around to the side diagonally, but they can't move through each other.
Okay.
All right, so this makes it more restrictive. Okay, so
Yeah.
all right, can't go diagonal.
Mm-hmm.
Stuck here basically. So I just
Yeah.
got to run back. All right, 1, 2. All right, makes it less complicated though.
Yeah.
All right, 1, 2. Well, no, I mean you're done moving. All right, that was a 4. So now I got my down to 3s. Which one of those moved? None of them. None of them.
None
right?
of them moved yet. No, not yet.
4, 3. You got the terrain advantage. So all right, so 3. I guess you're 3 moves now.
Okay. I can move 3 spaces. For 2 damage, I'll go 1, 2, 3, and attack for 2.
Yeah, nothing I could do about it. Yeah, 3. All right. Yep, you're out of there. Oh, I have evade.
Oh yeah,
So,
I gotta roll.
2 or less.
Oh, actually, since I'm not in range, can I use the melee? So that
Uh,
bypasses evade,
yeah, you are. Yep. That's smart.
just in case.
Oh yeah. All right, you're out of there, and then you'll get 3 VP for that.
Oh, nice. Yeah. That's 7, so that brings me to 10.
All right.
12 points of fire damage.
That is, what is that? 3. That's 3. All right, so I'm on my 3 now. I have no 3. I got 2s. I think you have the terrain advantage, so back on you.
Okay. Let's see. I can move 2. You can move 2. If I go here, I'm safe, right?
1, 2, yeah. Oh, 1, safe.
Yeah. Okay, I'll stay here.
I can do fireball again. Oh no, that's one time use. No, I cannot.
It's not 1%.
One use spell ward. I think it's probably just one use.
It doesn't seem like a strong attack to be.
One use then VP. What the crap?
One use.
Yeah, I guess you get the VP after you do it. I mean, it says one use then VP.
That's weird. VP.
That's the V. No. That is the other symbol that we haven't used yet.
Oh.
Okay, this means exhaust place onto your unit after it has used this one-time ability. Okay,
Okay.
makes sense.
Okay, yeah.
All right. Yeah. So you move there. That's your movement, right?
Yeah.
Then you attack.
Oh yeah, you're right. I can attack over water. Yes.
Yeah. Right.
I think so.
You can't, but it follows the same movement as movement.
I do have 1, 2, 3 for.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'll attack.
All right.
Just 1.
All right. One. Take one.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. There's nowhere inside.
Right. All good. All right. So if I just can't get on that island, how could I ever do anything?
That's true. I didn't even do that on purpose, but
Maybe I could block your units, maybe, or
you don't have any flying. I do have. I have.
I guess I maybe have to cast it. I guess maybe, or
I have bull rush, so if I can move through spaces occupied by their units.
okay. All right, I'm going 1, 2 here.
18, 4, 5. Now,
Man, if you can attack, that's not smart.
seriously?
1, 2. Well, shoot, man. While I'm at it, this was here, right?
So are
Yes. Yeah.
All right.
directly
Just get that gold mine. Oh, that's on. Oh, wow.
Yeah. What is that? I don't know what that means. It's not
Yeah.
water.
Yeah.
I mean, you could have put it right here, right?
Nah, because it would have been 2. This is what was throwing me off because we put the thing there. Yeah. Maybe it had to be this way, but then it's still like that. Yeah.
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 Wait, no.
What, are you fortunate of the
Yeah, this is what was really throwing me off at the beginning of
Yeah.
trying to.
Do you pick it up when you pass over it? But you can't. You don't have any aerial, do you?
Yeah, don't have aerial. All right, so instead of moving there, I'll just move
Yeah.
1, 2. But then as soon as you put out Rangers, then it'll be the same
Yeah,
thing.
if it's something strong enough.
Well, I mean, this is what I'm saying. This has a 5 body, so I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
All right, 1, 2 move. 1, 2, 3 move. Man, it'd be nice if I could get over there. 1, 2.
Yeah.
Go home and take a hammer to it. It deserves it.
Can't move through you guys, over you guys, so
Yeah. This is weird.
yeah.
No, it's on the D20.
All right, 1. Okay, I can diagonal is what I could have did. I could diagonal there. Oh, well, I mean, still water. 1.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go there. All right, then reinforcement phase.
All right.
We
5.
10.
Okay. Oh, do I go out first? I have 3. Oh, you killed one of my guys, I think.
Terrain advantage goes first, right?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay. I'll do 5.
Shooting between the moose's legs.
The moose is like, "Oh."
All right, get 2 guys out for 10.
You are being sort of splashed against the zombie.
Okay, and then rank 4 would definitely. Well, we have 2 captains, and then we go down the list.
You're also very cool.
Okay, who has more captains? Who has more units? Oh man, I've been doing it wrong. To break the ties is who has more units. All right, so this time I would go first. Who has more captains? Who has more units? We both have 1 captain.
Okay.
I have more units. I don't think it would have changed anything. But.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2 here.
actually talk to her though? Because didn't
Yeah, 2.
Around with her sister's
And on you.
Alright.
No, she blinked her body.
I guess I can't really go anywhere, even with my bull rush.
Bull rush, you go through your own guys, right?
Yeah, and then it pushes them into an adjacent space, but none of these, I can't go here.
But she,
I can't go this way because there's no adjacent space, and I can't really go this way because there's no adjacent space.
Yeah. All right, so shop closes in. I guess we'll get 1 more turn each because shop closes in 10 minutes.
Yeah, let's try. Okay. I guess I'll go here. He has parry, which is like evade, but for melee, so maybe that'll save me.
Okay. What's Perry do?
You roll a dice when you attack, and if it rolls 2 or 1, the attack does nothing.
Okay, that sucks.
Yeah.
All right. Move this guy out. 2 move. 1 and 2. Yep. And with that, we go to the mana generating, gold generating phase.
Alright, so I'll get 7.
1, 2, 4 gold generation, which is marked at 4. 2 mana generation, we'll mark that. All this gold on the cards and stuff. 4 mana, 2 gold. 1, 4 mana, 2 gold. Yeah. 4 mana, 2 gold. What else? Okay, who's on the space that it's supposed to be on? 1, 2, 3. 3 more gold. 6 to 9. All right. Now remove the tokens.
Okay.
All right. And then we go with the rank order.
Yeah. So I've got a 4.
I got a 4. We got captains. I've got more units, so I'll go first. Yeah, if that was adjacent, then I would kidnap that guy and get some VP. But,
Yeah.
All right. But yeah, but then that's all I can do. And then I'll pass the turn.
All right. Then it goes to my. Then I have to do this one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess I'll attack him for. Oh, you have range. No, I'll attack him for 2 damage.
2. All right. All right. And then, yeah, I guess we get a turn each. And then, yeah, we got to call it.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right. Yeah. So just need some clarified, quick clarifications and quick rules.
Yeah.
Yep. But other than that, I liked it. But
Yeah. I feel like we got a lot more to learn on how to play it. But I like it.
yeah,
Yeah.
there's just a minutia of how can you do it, and then instead of examples, I think they could stand and just spell it all out.
Yeah. Or at least
And
a
then-
glossary.
Yeah.
At least a better glossary.
Yep. Yeah, but hopefully we'll get a rules version 2. But good game though. Good game.
Good game.
All right. Later, Gators.